Hello folks, welcome to Growth Guide. In this video, we are going to take a look at direct response sales funnels. It's one of my favorite topics. It is highly conversion oriented. If you want leads, then this video is for you. If you want sales, then this video is for you. So without wasting any more time, let's just get started, right? So in the last video, by the way, I will attach a link. We covered marketing funnels where we saw tofu, mofu, bofu strategy, and we took example of both speakers and created the campaign with ad messaging, etc. But here we are going to take a look at what sales funnels are, right? So first thing that we will see in this video is what actually is a sales funnel, what are the components of sales funnels, what is needed to develop a sales funnel, and the types of sales funnels. A few examples that I will show you. So let's get started. Sales funnel, by definition, is a direct response funnel which is designed to get immediate measurable result, right? So in marketing funnel, you have top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, bottom of the funnel. In sales funnel, you are actually designing a user journey from clicking the ad, coming to a landing page to actually getting converted, right? So that's like the core difference. Sales funnel, marketing funnel can be layered on top of sales funnel to bring traffic, right? Sales funnel includes the information of what happens once the traffic has arrived to your landing page and post that, right? So it is very conversion focused, and your key KPIs are CAC, ROAS, CPA, conversion rates, etc. There can be multiple stages. For example, if it is a webinar funnel, then show up rate on webinar, people who purchased after the webinar pitch. So these are the things that are a part of sales funnel in the example of webinar, right? So as I mentioned, these two are different kinds of funnels, so there is no overlap over here. Direct response sales funnel is that you have a traffic source or something like that. Then you have a sales page, and then you have an order form or purchase or checkout or whatever it is. It is immediate conversion focused, it is short term, and it is designed typically for bringing sales out of paid traffic or email. That's why, as a performance marketer, you need to understand this, right? That's why you'll be able to take entire responsibility till the purchase or the end conversion, which you can necessarily take care of. Let's say if it is a coaching institute, then calls getting booked, post which a salesperson will get in touch with them, right? So till that time you will be able to take responsibility as a performance marketer, right? While on the other hand, marketing funnel, it's about introducing top of the funnel, emails, middle of the funnel, purchase, bottom of the funnel. Although with ads we saw this entire journey can done in the marketing funnel video, we saw that this entire journey can be done with ads as well. So over here in marketing funnel, we nurture people from unaware audience to most aware audience, right? Direct response sales funnel is actually to take that product aware, most aware audience and get the sales and revenue from there, right? Cool. What are the core components of sales funnels? Essentially, there are two things. One is your traffic source and one is your nurture source, right? Where you bring the traffic from and where you nurture the source. So traffic sources can be your Facebook ads, Instagram ads on Instagram. Now there is threads also. You have ads on Twitter, Google, etc. etc. These are your traffic sources. Nurture sources can be email nurture, can be WhatsApp nurture, or something like that, right? So these are the two key sales funnel components over here. Let's take a look at certain sales funnels. For example, this one is a webinar funnel. Over here, you bring traffic. Typically, you must have seen ads on Facebook or Instagram where somebody is selling you a webinar for 99 or something like that. So this is like a gated webinar strategy that they are doing, and this is an example of how things work. So you have a traffic source, which is your Facebook, Instagram, Google, YouTube, whatever it is. Then you bring people on a webinar registration page, right? Now what happens is that they submit their details and they are registered on the webinar. Then you have some sort of a WhatsApp sequence, email sequence as well to increase the show up rate on that webinar, right? Typically it's not going to be the same day webinar, right? If it is, then most probably it will be like a recorded webinar, like a webinar replay. Whatever the person has decided, let's say it's a live webinar. After 7 days, the live webinar is there. So you actually submit, and post which you are nurtured via WhatsApp to increase your curiosity, what all possible benefits will happen once you attend the webinar, and then you show up on the webinar, right? In the webinar, the instructor gives you the complete value at as it hopefully as it is promised in all the sales messages, and then they do a pitch of what it can be, anything related to their product or booking a call with their sales team, whatever it is, they will do a pitch, and then in this pitch they will do an upsell to you. Once an upsell is pitched, once you like the offer, once you see that this is aligned with you, you will pay them the money. If you have not, if you have attended the webinar or watched the webinar, submitted your information, went through the pitch, if you have not taken the upsell, then there will be retargeting ads to you, email marketing to you, WhatsApp to you, to actually convince you to purchase, right? So this entire journey is example of a sales funnel, right? And as you saw, traffic is just one part of it. So as a performance marketer, this is the level of responsibility you can actually play with, right? And this is what will make you stand out. That's why this video is important, and this is one of the reasons why this is one favorite topic of mine, because it's not about creative strategy or something. Like, it's about designing the entire journey that a consumer that a customer will go through to be convinced and take your product, right? Creatives and everything are absolutely important, there is no doubt about it. We will have videos related to that also in the future, but this can become essentially your basis for deciding everything, right? Let's take a look at the other example. Ecom funnel, which is pretty straightforward, right? You bring traffic on site. It can be a collection page, product page, PDP page, or a home page, however you have decided to choose. You bring that person to the site. They view the product. They add to cart. They enter. They go to the checkout process and purchase. Now, as a performance marketer, you might be already doing this, but subconsciously, right? You might be thinking, oh, okay, this is my ad, this is my click to purchase rate has decreased, okay, fine, like conversion rate has dropped. That's where your analysis is ending, and then you're coming back to CTR, CPC, CPMs, etc., dashboard level metrics. But what I'm trying to say over here is that as a performance marketer, you have visibility on all this data, right? And it becomes your responsibility in a way to provide suggestions to improve. Of course, you cannot do CRO, you need technical expertise for implementing CRO as well. But these are the things that you can take a look at, because as a performance marketer, you know what ad messaging, what kind of creatives are bringing the traffic to your site, right? So if that same messaging is not, let's say, visible on your site view or product view page, conversion rates will definitely drop, right? Or let's say if you have chosen the wrong landing page, let's say if you have chosen a collection page with features as a filter instead of bestsellers, right? And features are not having your bestsellers in the top 4 to 5 products, your conversion rates will definitely be impacted in a certain way, right? So as a performance marketer, you have that level of control while setting up the ad itself. And once you set up the ad, Meta, Google, every platform that you do manage the ads on, with pixels and the custom codes, you can see the conversion rates falling across each of these segments, right? From site view to product view or content view, from there to add to cart, from there to checkout, from there to purchase. With each consumer journey, you will be able to see which ads and which kind of campaigns are bringing you the most efficient journey, right? And let's say after 2 3 days there is sudden drop in conversion rate of click to purchase. In that, you'll be able to pinpoint exactly what has broken. Is add to cart to checkout broken, or product view to add to cart broken? And through that, you will be able to derive some hypothesis on why that has happened, and then possible solutions to optimize for it, right? So as a performance marketer, again, I'm re-emphasizing that this becomes really important for you, and this will actually help you stand out, right? Because this will bring you results in the long run. Cool. Let's take a look at another one. This is a tripwire funnel where you first have like a traffic source somewhere over here, and you bring it into the opt-in page, right? Once you're there in the opt-in page, you sell something at a very small price, right? Let's say $7, or in India it can be like 49 rupees or something like that, and post which, to get complete value of additional items, etc., you have a one time offer page, right? That this offer cannot be seen. To give you an example, let's say I am having an ebook related to performance marketing. I'm charging 49 rupees for it, right? I will run ads and I will bring you to the Tripwire page. You will go through the page, you will like what the content that I have. I hopeful I hope that you like this content also, which is absolutely free. If you do, then subscribe and like this video. But coming back to the example, you are on the opt-in page and there is a Tripwire page selling your 49 rupees performance marketing book. Once you see that book, you decide to purchase, right? Post purchase, you come, instead of going to a thank you page which is congratulating you for the purchase and letting you know how to access the book. What I'm trying to sell you over here is that you must be liking videos, right? So you have a 49 rupees ebook, but ebooks can become boring. If you want complete in-depth videos of where I teach you end-to-end performance marketing, just the way these videos are, in fact, they are free right now. But let's say if I blog them, if I unlist them and I sell it as a one-time offer page, then I can tell you that for 4,099, you get a complete video. 49 rupees you got the same content, or let's say 499, 500 rupees and 5000, right? So 500 may you already got the book. 5000 you will get a complete video series where I will teach you each and every concept there is on the book with live practical case studies and examples, right? So psychologically what happens is that you have already trusted me with your 500 rupees with the Tripwire page, right? Once you have paid that money, you feel more comfortable spending again, because the initial level of trust you have already crossed. The trust is already established. There is probably an email sitting in your inbox from me which is related to the book, but here you are, I'm saying that this is a one time offer, and it actually is a one time offer, because if you go directly to my website and try to purchase the same course, you will find it at, let's say, 10,000 rupees, right? Double the price. But because you have purchased my book, you have come through this funnel, I want to get maximum value out of this funnel and provide maximum value to you. I will be providing it to you for 5,000 only. If you go out of this page, offer is gone. That's why there is like a blue tick and a cross. If you cross this, you go back and get the course at 10,000. If you confirm, then there is an order confirmation page. Now here's the secret. We decided, right, like there's a traffic source and a nurture source. So traffic source did its job of bringing people in. Now you have opted in and you have purchased the Tripwire, but I know for a fact that you have not purchased the one time offer, right? I can see it from the backend data. So I will have a series of emails to what, nurture you, provide you with additional value, ask you how you are doing with the book, are you reading the book, is there any question, reply to this email, building that relationship with you. I am assuming that this book, which I have written for performance marketing, if somebody reads, let's say, 5 pages per day, it will take them around, I don't know, I have not written the book actually. So, let's say 10, 20, 30, 40 days, whatever it is, right? Let's say 20 days. In 20 days, my job is to nudge you to read the book and build trust parallelly, right? Emails can be related to, hey, Akshay, have you read the latest chapter of this book? Hey, Akshay, why don't you take a look at chapter number 30, chapter number 3, page number 46? You will find this insight very, very great. So, in this way, I'll be able to nudge you, and hopefully, you find that insight great. Your trust with me is built. So, by the end of 20th day, I will come back, bring you back to the same offer. Sorry, my bad. I will bring you back to the same offer and try to sell you the course again, but this time maybe not for 5,000, for 8,000, right? Because you have spent more time in the funnel, your trust is there, you have already consumed my product. Hopefully, you found it valuable. That's why you're standing on that page again by clicking on my email series, and then I will pitch you again. Again, the same offer, same course is there on my website, which is now maybe for 12,000, but I'm giving you for 8,000. So this is how these things work, right? This is an example of a Tripwire funnel. So far, we have seen webinar funnel, ecom funnel, Tripwire funnel, and now comes the straightforward lead gen funnel. You have your traffic sources, Google ads, Meta ads, YouTube, whatever, and then you have cold audiences. These cold audiences can be a custom audience related to some list, or your lookalike audiences, B2C audience, B2B audience, whatever it is, right? And then you have certain communication theme which you will be taking. Now, see, this entire scope is a sales funnel. Inside this, there is a marketing funnel, right? Which is taking, in a way, the messaging part of it and seeing how we can utilize it. Right over here, it's about learn more, it's about download now, which is like a lead magnet approach, and over here, book a consultation. Right. So, what I'm trying to do with a lead gen funnel is that I'm trying to bring this audience through this platform. I have these, let's say, it's an example of an interior designing company. I have these communication themes that I want to communicate with you for awareness, lead capture, and lead capture for lead magnet, and lead capture for consultation. I bring you to the landing page where you fill the form, right? After, if you have not taken any action, I push you back into the retargeting ads and try to book a consultation with you. Secondly, if you have taken my brochure or any top design trends ebook for free, then I push you on a email sequence, right? This email sequence is designed just to again nurture, provide you value, and through that value gain your trust. Because today you are taking a look at trends. Once you have decided the trend, you want somebody to execute. That's where my consultation message will reach you again. It can reach you either via retargeting ad, either via sales agent directly calling you, either via WhatsApp, either via email as a pitch because you have already consumed my email, right? So these are multiple sources through which I can reach out to you if you have taken my lead magnet, or if you have booked a consultation but you didn't show up, right? Then again, nurture sources, email, WhatsApp. In this case, direct call can also work, right? As I mentioned. So this is a simple lead gen funnel, right? So again, let's take a look at it once more. There is a webinar funnel. You have traffic, webinar can be live or recorded. There is a pitch. There is an upsell in the pitch. If you do not buy, then there is retargeting ads, email, WhatsApp, through which they nurture and trust you, build trust with you. This is the key important thing, right? Why do we need a nurtured source? Because we want to gain trust. We want to build trust. You have come so far, you have not spent. That's why I want to, the only thing that I you would have is certain objections and trust issues, right? So through these email series, through these WhatsApp communication, I'm building that trust with you, right? So that over a period of time, when I pitch you again, you are more ready to purchase, right? Ecom funnel, very straightforward, but again, as a performance marketer, what I'm trying to say is take more responsibility so that you will be able to impact at better levels, and that will help you stand out in the market, right? Then you have Tripwire funnels. As I mentioned, a small purchase builds trust, through which I take you to a one time offer page, an offer that you will never see again. But if you don't purchase, there will be a series of emails or communication which will again answer your objections, build trust, and pitch you again so that order confirmation will happen. Now, just take a look at this example, right? Your CAC, in a way, will actually be decided by Tripwire in a way, right? Like that's why that's how you have acquired the customer by the first purchase, but it can still extend to, let's say, another 20 days, if, right? Because my final offer pitch will be at the end of 20 days. So your vision cannot be consolidated by a weekly report. Then you need to have a different reporting structure for this as well, right? So these are the things that you will have to take care of when you are practically implementing these things. If you have any questions, any doubts, let me know in the comment and I'll be able to help you out, right? This is a lead gen funnel, very straightforward, but there is again a nurture sequence, lead magnets that help you build trust and answer the objections before you do your final pitch, right? So thank you so much for watching this video. This is one of my favorite topics. Let me know what kind of funnel that you like the most, or would you like to try, or if there is any other funnel that you have thought of. For example, in SaaS there is a freemium funnel where you get the user a free trial experience, get them to experience the product, and then pitch them, right, to purchase a subscription. So there are other funnels also. Let me know which one do you prefer, or which you have become a part of as a customer, in the comments below. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'll be able to get back to you. And subscribe to stay on this journey with Growth Grad to learn performance marketing and AI. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.